It is time for you to leave the United States. That's the email that Nicole Maccheroni got from the Department of Homeland Security just last week. That email went on to say she had to leave within 7 days or, quote, the government will find you. But here's the thing. Maccheroni is a U.S. citizen, born and raised in Massachusetts, and an immigration attorney. Nicole Maccheroni joins me now. So this would almost seem like crazy town. But walk us through what happened and what DHS is saying, which is, as I understand it, you have to leave.
It does seem like crazy town. So I got an email from DHS on Friday morning. I am an immigration attorney. It came to my work email. I get emails from DHS. I get emails from ICE, usually about clients. This one was a little bit different because there was no client name on it. There was no case number on it. It was just my information, and they were asking me to leave the United States.
Did you have even a moment's doubt that maybe this was, like, not even real?
I did, yes. I kind of laughed at first, and then I was like, wait a minute, this is very concerning. I think since then it's become, well, more likely than not that it's an administrative error on DHS's part, but that's concerning too. They're not being careful with who they're sending these notices to.
Well, did you reach somebody from DHS? What did you do after you got this and determined, hey, this might be actually a legit letter from them, even if it is an administrative error?
So I personally have not heard from anybody at DHS or reached anybody there. The email did come from a no reply email address. They have made some general statements about the email since all of this went public, and they did confirm that it's a real email and that they will be dealing with emails sent in error on a case-by-case basis. That being said, I have not heard from them about my particular case.
I mean, big picture here, what does the fact that you, a U.S. citizen, born here, received this email, what does it tell you about the process and where it is now? Had you ever, in your years as an immigration attorney, ever heard of anything quite like this?
Never quite like this. And it tells me that the process is a mess right now. DHS isn't being careful. I think their main goal is to scare people into leaving the United States. They want immigrants to be uncomfortable here. And I think the takeaway is not only that it was sent to me, but it was sent to a lot of people that received this email. There were some other U.S. citizens that received this email. There were people in all sorts of status that received this email. And it's important to remember that entering the United States on parole is legal immigration. So there's a lot of people that enter the United States legally and have a reason to stay here that received this email out of the blue.
What do you think is going on? And I wonder if you have clients who might receive this same email. What's the impact of that?
So it really depends on the individual client and their situation here. There's a lot of different people in different situations that would receive an email like this. The first thing that happens is they panic. I've gotten a lot of phone calls about this email or other emails or things people have seen in the news where they're worried that they're going to be impacted by the current immigration crackdown. The next thing is to talk to somebody that is familiar with immigration law and see how it actually impacts them and whether they have to leave or whether they can remain here lawfully or there's something else they can do.
Well, Nicole Maccheroni, keep us posted. Let us know how things are going. And we thank you for taking the time to tell your story. I think it's important. Appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you very much for having me.